My beloved child. I see you. I see the weight you carry, not just in your hands, but in the depths of your soul. I see your silent tears, shed when no one is around. I hear the doubts whispered in your mind when fear creeps in like a thief in the night. But hear me now, I am with you. Every hardship you're facing, every sorrow you've endured, I am turning them into something far greater than you can imagine. What you see as loss, I see as preparation. What looks like obstacles to you, are stepping stones in my divine design. I am leading you toward peace, provision, and a tranquility that surpasses understanding. When the path looks unclear, and your heart grows weary, remember this, I am not idle. Behind the scenes, I am weaving every thread of your story into a masterpiece. I am not a distant God, but your close and ever-present Father. Let yourself rest in my embrace. Picture yourself in my loving arms, cherished, safe, fully known. In my presence, there is no fear. Only unshakable love. A love that never wavers, never fades. I don't want you to come to me only in trouble. I want to walk with you in every moment. I long for you to make space for me, in your mornings, your quiet evenings, your daily routines. Let my voice rise above the noise. Let my words anchor your heart. The world will offer distractions, anxiety, and stress, but I offer peace that transcends human logic. Hold on, beloved. Don't grow weary in the waiting. The blessings I have prepared are already on their way. My timing may not always match your expectations, but it is always perfect. Trust me, even in delay, even in silence. Let my promises be your anchor, and my love be your shelter. I am with you, now and always. No storm, no pain, no darkness can separate you from my love. Take a deep breath. Surrender your burdens. I am turning your sorrow into joy, your weariness into strength. I am not just your God, I am your peace, your provision, your unshakable foundation. And I will never fail you. Beloved. Now that you've laid your burdens before me, I want to remind you, you are not forgotten. I have been with you in every unseen moment, even when your prayers felt like echoes in the silence. I saw when you woke up with heavy thoughts. I watched over you when you whispered in the dark, Lord, are you still there? Yes, I am. And I've never stepped away. Your journey has not been in vain. Every tear you've cried has been counted. Every effort, though unnoticed by the world, is precious in my sight. What others dismiss, I treasure. I am not only the God who opens doors, but the one who builds you up before you walk through them. Let me speak this to your heart, I am more concerned with who you are becoming than how fast you arrive. You desire breakthrough, and it is coming. But first, I am shaping your character to be strong enough to carry the blessing. Many chase success and applause, but you, my child, are chasing something deeper, my presence. And in that pursuit, I will reveal to you more than what success ever could. I will reveal your purpose. Let go of the pressure to perform. This is not about perfection. You don't need to impress me, you need only to trust me. The world sets standards, but I set you apart. I called you for impact, not popularity. I chose you to walk in humility, not hustle. Come close again. In the quiet moments, you will hear my voice, not shouting, but whispering courage into your spirit. I will whisper peace when your heart races. I will whisper clarity when confusion surrounds you. I will whisper strength when your hands grow tired from doing good. There is more to your story than what you see. The season of waiting is not a punishment, it is preparation. You are stepping into something sacred. Don't compare your timing with anyone else's. My plan for you is not late, it is exact. Pause. Breathe. Let my presence wash over the noise. You are standing on holy ground, not because of where you are, but because I am with you. The days ahead will carry challenges, yes, but also glory. There are people you haven't met yet who will be touched by the light you carry. There are doors I've already unlocked that will swing wide at the appointed time. You don't need to force what I've already ordained. You are not merely surviving. You are being transformed. From the inside out, I am doing something new. Let your faith arise. Let your hope awaken. Let joy take root again. You are still in my plan. And what I start, I will finish. My child. You are walking through a sacred process, one that may feel hidden, even slow, but is full of meaning. Don't be discouraged by what hasn't happened yet. Not all miracles arrive with noise and spectacle. Some come quietly, as healing in your heart, as renewed courage in your steps. You may not always recognize the shift while it's happening. But like the seed that breaks open in the soil before it ever sees the sunlight, transformation often begins in the unseen. You've been faithful through the shadows, and I am proud of you. You've kept showing up, even when you felt empty. You've prayed when it seemed nothing moved. I was listening. I always was. Your faith has not been fruitless. Every word you've spoken in hope, every time you chose love over fear, heaven noticed. I've seen the nights you cried yourself to sleep, not in defeat but in longing, longing for a life that reflects the promises I planted in you. And that longing is holy. It's proof that your heart is still reaching for me, still believing even when your eyes don't see the evidence. That is the kind of faith I delight in, not flashy, not loud, but real, rooted in trust, steady in storms. Let me remind you, you are not behind. The pressure to have it all figured out is not from me. The timeline others follow is not your measure. I am not concerned with how fast you move, but how deeply you grow. And beloved, you are growing. You've been asking me, Lord, when? And while I understand your urgency, I want you to shift the question. Ask instead, Lord, what are you teaching me here? Because in the stillness, I am depositing wisdom. In the delays, I am strengthening your discernment. Soon, you will look back and thank me, not just for the victories, but for the stretching. You will see how the pain gave way to depth. How the waiting carved out space in your soul for greater joy. I haven't changed my mind about your future. The vision I gave you still stands. It may feel delayed, but it is not diminished. I'm aligning people, opportunities, even timing, so when the doors open, you'll be ready to walk through them with boldness and grace. You were never meant to carry the weight of outcome. Your job is obedience, mine is fulfillment. So rest. Take another step. Speak kindly. Love freely. Show up wholeheartedly. I'm using it all. Let peace be your posture. Let worship be your response. And let hope arise again, not because everything is perfect, but because I am present. You're not just surviving a season. You're stepping into the next chapter, not by accident, but by my design. As you step into this next part of the journey, take a moment to breathe deeply. Let my peace fill the spaces where fatigue and fear once lingered. You have endured much, moments that stretched your soul, circumstances that threatened your strength, yet here you are, still standing. That alone is a testimony. But I didn't design you to live burdened. I didn't create you to carry the weight of expectations, disappointments, or outcomes on your own shoulders. I never asked you to fix everything or to always be strong. That pressure isn't from me. I want you to understand something essential: your worth is not measured by productivity, progress, or perfection. You are loved because I made you. Chosen not because of your accomplishments, but because of your heart. So pause your striving. I am inviting you into a rhythm of grace, not hustle. Lay down the pressure to perform. When you come to me weary, I don't critique you, I cradle you. My arms are not reserved for those who have it all together. They are wide open for the overwhelmed, the uncertain, the soul-worn. And that's exactly where I want to meet you, in the quiet aftermath of your battles, in the cracks of your confidence, in the places where you're still healing. You don't have to hide those parts from me. I already see them, and I love you completely. I am not waiting for you to get it right to bless you. I bless because it is in my nature. I give not as a reward, but as a reflection of my character. You are my child, and I delight in watching you grow, not just in strength, but in surrender. Some of the things you've been carrying, regrets, the need for control, the weight of trying to be everything for everyone, they're not yours to hold anymore. I'm not asking you to abandon responsibility, but I am asking you to release the burden of trying to do it all without me. Let me walk with you. Not just in your mountaintop moments, but through your valleys too. Invite me into your conversations, your deadlines, your dilemmas. Watch how my wisdom gently aligns what seemed tangled. You are not being overlooked. You are being refined. Each delay is not denial, it's preparation. Each closed door is redirecting you, not rejecting you. I see the full picture. You only glimpse the puzzle. Trust me with what you can't yet explain. Keep showing up in the small things. That quiet consistency, the prayers whispered when you're too tired to speak, the kindness shown when no one acknowledges it, those are seeds, and they will bloom. You're not disqualified. You're being developed. You're not falling behind. You're being grounded. So don't rush through this season. There is beauty here. There is purpose here. And most importantly, I am here. Precious one. Now that your heart has learned to rest and your spirit is being renewed, let me affirm this truth, my promise still stands. No storm, no failure, no silence has voided what I declared over your life. You may have walked through fire, through loss, through deep valleys where hope felt thin, but none of that canceled your calling. In fact, it only confirmed how strong your foundation truly is. Not because of your own efforts, but because you chose to trust me, even when you couldn't trace me. This is not the end of your story. It's the unfolding of something far greater than what you had planned. What lies ahead is not simply survival, it's redemption. I am not just restoring what was lost, I'm building something better. Let go of the idea that your breakthrough has to look a certain way. Sometimes, the biggest blessings come wrapped in quiet mornings, in subtle shifts, in gentle reassurances that whisper, I am still with you. You are not behind. You're not late. You are right on time for what I'm preparing. Divine alignment doesn't rush. Heaven is not panicking, and neither should you. Your delays have been divine detours, not punishments, but protection. I know the prayers you've repeated again and again. The ones where your words ran dry, and all you could do was sigh. I caught every one. I never grew tired of listening. Even when your faith felt like a flicker, I guarded it like fire on a cold night. There's a reason you've made it this far. There's a reason your heart keeps hoping, even when circumstances push against it. That's me, breathing courage into your soul when the world offered you none. Look around you with new eyes. There is more grace in your life than you've noticed. There are signs of growth you've overlooked, simply because you were focused on what hasn't happened yet. But today, I invite you to celebrate how far we've come. Not every blessing looks like an open door. Some come as peace in the waiting. Others come as wisdom in the wandering. And sometimes, the greatest gift is simply knowing you are not alone. I'm not asking you to sprint into the future. I'm asking you to walk with me, slowly, intentionally, and wholeheartedly. Trust that I will provide for what's ahead, just as I sustained you through what's behind. Keep sowing kindness. Keep praying even when it's quiet. Keep choosing joy over resentment, faith over fear. These daily choices are not unnoticed. They are the very steps that lead you deeper into your destiny. And as you continue, know this, you are not striving for victory. You are walking from it. The battle has already been won. Your name is written in my book. Your future is already secure. Let that bring rest to your anxious thoughts and fire to your weary heart. I am not finished with you. The best isn't behind you, it's unfolding right now, one act of obedience, one moment of surrender, one whispered prayer at a time. So go forward, not with haste, but with holy confidence. The blessing is not just coming, it has already begun.